to the Cadaver channel. Thanks for joining us.
As you guessed it, we are once again going to talk about the beauty of dead people.
Isn't that fun? Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's start.
Okay, well, first, cadavers are super important. They allow medicine to advance and provide invaluable knowledge about the human body.
They're used for all sorts of things, from being a driving test crash dummy to an ammunition impacts test model.
We also learned how to properly transplant an organ.
Interestingly, they can tell us how a plane crashed if the black box or wreckage is unavailable, like in the event of a water landing.
For example, if the people are naked, then that means that the people fell out of the plane before it crashed into the water.
If that scares you, then don't worry, because studies have shown you're not aware of what's happening. You are alive, but not aware.
That's not comforting at all. Well, here's a tip for you. It has been proven that you are more likely to survive a plane crash if you are a male.
Because then push everyone else out of the way. How's that for camaraderie?
So let's talk about how bodies were first acquired. In the early days, cadavers were executed criminals.
They used the criminals for dissection. How's that for punishment?
Yes, how funny. As more anatomy schools opened, the need for bodies grew. When criminal cadavers were unavailable, people resorted to body snatching.
Or digging someone up from their grave.
Usually, the poor were the ones being dug up. The rich could afford to install iron cages to protect their loved ones from body snatching.
When the supply of cadavers was still not sufficient, people resorted to speeding up the process of death, usually by means of suffocation.
As technology advanced and wild body donation programs grew, the old ways faded out and were replaced by computer models of bodies and detailed diagrams. Hey, want to mollify some dead humans?
Yes, that sounds so fun. Let's do it.
I'm guessing you don't know that a mummified man is dead human remains steeped in honey?
Never mind. But didn't 70 to 80-year-olds give up their body to feed the people when they had nothing left? Oh, the medicinal use of mummies is a well-documented fact, with many using the information to write chemistry books of the 16th, 17th, and 18th century in Europe.
Mummies were so valuable that there was even a time fake mummies were being sold by Jews in Alexandria. They started off as selling authentic mummies, but as dead bodies became scarce...
Ha! I wonder what they even used for fake dead bodies.
Okay. Anyways, some patients ignored the doctor's prescription to exchange their dead body for money for their families. And so a lot of people thought dying was a smart way to help out their family, as if that'll help.
Let's talk about cadavers, both dead and really dead. A beating heart cadaver is both dead and alive.
The cadaver is brain dead, but it's actually alive because of the artificial respiration that is used to keep the heart alive. They do this for patients that desperately need organs, so they can use the organs from the cadaver.
When studying anatomy, many wonder where the soul was located. Many say the soul was located in the heart.
Which goes back to why the human can still be alive if brain dead, because after all, the heart is still beating.
Woo, yeah! The body feels no pain whatsoever as a beating heart cadaver, so many believe that organ donations should be supported and allowed.
Besides eating, which I guess a means of disposing a body, there are many other ways to be disposed of when you die.
The majority will either be buried or cremated.
A new way that's more environmentally friendly.
Yay! Environment!
As I was saying, there's a new way that's more environmentally friendly but doesn't particularly have the nicest of names.
It's tissue digestion, a unique name to say the least.
Yes, now this process uses water and light to break down the tissues. Everything except the bones are turned into liquid, and the chemical renders itself harmless.
Then it can be safely flushed down the drain.
This method is very inexpensive and doesn't release mercury into the air like cremation does.
Apparently, dental fillings have mercury in them. Who knew? When you are cremated, the mercury is released into the air.
If tissue digestion doesn't suit you, then you'll love being composted.
First, the body is frozen in liquid nitrogen, then shattered into smaller pieces by ultrasound waves or mechanical vibrations.
Then the pieces of you will be freeze-dried and used as compost.
Who doesn't want to be composted? All natural.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cadaver Channel.
Come back next week when we talk about the beauty of human digestion.
Bye!